Okay? Ward, when you don't hear me, you raise your hand, all right? First, I want to say thank all of you that are here this afternoon for March America, for taking the time to stand up for our great country, for the red, white, and the blue.
Yeah.
I want to thank the organizers. I know there are authors, historians, PhDs, and a lot of persons with a lot of degrees here. And I thank you for taking your time to coming out this afternoon.
Thank you.
Deborah Robinette, thank you for your coordination and work with my office. And I was very impressed by what Michelle had to say about her highway march across America. And I can tell you what, Michelle, they probably, a lot in the national media, aren't going to cover too much about the Mexican flag flying over the high school in Arizona because it doesn't make for good press and good media for those that want amnesty and for those that want to let the illegal aliens stay in this country with the Z visa. Briefly, let me mention HCR 40. HCR 40 is a very simple resolution. It says that the United States does not want to be part of a union with Canada or with Mexico.
Yeah.
It's a message to Congress, it's a message to the President of the United States, and the message is a resounding no. American Union. NAU. And let me tell you this, if you want to have the red and white flag with the maple leaf on it as your flag, go to Canada.
Yeah.
And if you want to have the flag with the green and the brown of Mexico on it, go south over the Rio. We are going to have a huge battle.
Yes, we are.
Especially in the Senate, and if it gets out of the Senate, this, quote, comprehensive immigration reform, which is nothing but amnesty. You cut it, it will be a dark, dark day for the history of the United States if that bill passes with the Z visa, giving a reward to those that violated the laws, those that avoided the security check, those that avoided the health check, and it is a reminder of 1986 and the 1990s, and the street talk with the illegal aliens are clear. If we can get to the United States of America and just blend in for a few years, there's going to be people like in the 80s, like in the 90s, and now in this decade who'll pass an amnesty and let me stay and let me get ahead of everyone else.
Right. Yeah. We don't want that. No way.
And let me tell you a little bit about that bill. It was in the Senate bill, and I haven't seen what the new proposal is, but it says, it is the sense of Congress that the United States and Mexico should accelerate the implementation of the Partnership for Prosperity.
Oh.
Wrong language. What we want to do is decelerate that.
That's right.
President Bush, President Fox, the Prime Minister of Canada, met in Texas in 2005 and dreamed up the Prosperity Partnership. And it will send us on a glide path to the destruction of our sovereignty. And I always want the United States to be the best country in the world as it is today, and it won't be if we're part of a North American Union.
That's right.
That's right.
We don't want North American Union. Revolution.
What are some things that we can do? First of all, we need to get the members of Congress fully behind English as our official language.
Yes! Absolutely.
I get on the telephone and dial 411 and it says, press 1 for English. I'm pressing 1. But I want them to change number 2. I want number 2 to say, give us a president, give us a Senate, and give us a House of Representatives that want English to be the official.
That's right. Yeah.
We need to get more co-sponsors and supporters for HCR 40, which, as I said, is a big no to the NAU. The proponents of NAFTA in the early 90s came through Virginia, they came through North Carolina, and a lot of those southeastern states through which Michelle traveled. And I remember the T-shirt that Jack Kingston, he's still wearing this, and he was one of the members of Congress that voted no to NAFTA. On the back of his T-shirt, there are 10 checks. You know what the first check says? Check 1. More textile jobs in Virginia with NAFTA. Check number 2. More textile jobs in North Carolina with NAFTA. Check number 3. More textile jobs in South Carolina with NAFTA. Check number 4. More textile jobs in Georgia with NAFTA. Number 5. More textile jobs in Florida with NAFTA.
We didn't get in.
And it went on across the Southeast. They said the same thing in Alabama, in Mississippi, in Louisiana, and Arkansas. And look at the record of NAFTA today. There in my district is but a sliver of the thousands of textile jobs that are now in Mexico or in China. We were sold a bill of goods with NAFTA, and don't let them sell you a bill of goods with the Security Prosperity Partnership that the three in Waco want.
That's right.
No SPC!
You know, the president has gone over to the Senate, and they have had some calm and maybe secret meetings over there on the Senate side of the Capitol.
I think I have 3.
And the commentators are saying, as a result of these meetings, that the, quote, comprehensive immigration reform is going to be sliding through the Senate in 2 weeks.
No way.
My message to them is, not in 2 weeks, not in 2 months, not in 2 years, never! We must be clear that we will not surrender America, and we will not turn the United States over to the invaders from south of the border and from south of the Rio Grande. And you know what? We've got to tell big business that we will not let you crucify the United States of America up on the cross of free and cheap foreign labor. And despite those who will malign those, including you and including me, who are opposed to amnesty and may call us names and demonizing adjectives and nouns, we will not surrender. We will march. We will organize. We will vote. We will stand up for the United States of America. And if we all join together, we can save the USA for the posterity of the world.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you all.
He's awesome, man.
Isn't he?
He's awesome.
Big hand, Congressman Good.
Yay!
We see Americans from all parts of the country over here today.
Yeah, baby.
I come from Chicago. I was weaned on political corruption. After coming to D.C., looking at some of these senators,